Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And I do LeetCode problems and tech related stuff. Okay. So today problem we're gonna solve, it's problem number 49 called group anagram. It's a medium problem. Given an array of strings, group the anagrams together. You can return the answer in any order. So what is an anagram? Anagram, it's basically, you eat like they contains, if you rearrange the letters, they are basically the same. Eat and T will be considered anagram because they contain the same letters. You can rearrange them and they will give you different words, or even eight. So we have to group them into a list and we have to return them. Like bat doesn't have any anagram, so, and then net and 10, so as you can see, if we change T and N, if we swap their places, they will become net, so they are anagrams. And then 8, eat, and T, so we just gotta return it like that. Okay, so how are we gonna approach this problem? This is a hash map problem, we can say. We're gonna use hash map, and we will use a frequency base kind of thing. So there's two ways we can do. First of all, we can just, let's say for example, we can first run a for loop on the list, right? Because it's gonna give us a string, so we're gonna run for loop on each, and then we can take each word. I mean, we can take each string and then we can sort them so that it becomes AET, right? So whichever, we can just sort all of them, like sort and add it into the hash map. So if we can add this as a key into the hash map, so this will become a key of a hash map, and then let's say this is a key of the hash map after sorting it, and then the value, we're gonna add the value itself, like the eat. And then as we go along, if we find something with the, once we sort, and if it matches our key, then we're gonna add more, right? Like what else is there? Eat T, right? If you sort T, you still get EAT, right? You get EAT, so it's still the same key. So we're just gonna keep adding it to the hash map. We're gonna have a key, and then value. In value, we're gonna have a list. We're gonna have a list so that we can, if we find the key, we're gonna keep adding it uh to the list of that key. Okay, that's one way. And another way, it's, look, I tried to go into did a little bit of digging, and I tried to search if there's a better solution than that, and they suggested we can use something like this. We can use frequency base. Okay, let's say we have uh 26 letters of zeros, like alphabets. Okay, and then if we find cat, right? Like let's say EAT eat, so we can split them into individual character, and we can add one into the letter, add one into this character array as we see that character. So let's say if we see E, the ASCII value of E, let's say it's 90, minus, let's say of A is, we're gonna do minus A so that we get the difference. Okay, we get the difference. We get the index of where we should put it in the array of 26 letters. Okay, so 90 minus, let's say ASCII value of A is 84, right? So it should be at index 6. Okay, so we should add this number, not this number, but what are we gonna add at index 6 is we're gonna add a +1. So 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 4 5 6, let's say for example. Okay, we're gonna add here, and then another one we calculate again and we add it here, right? We just keep adding. If A, we're gonna add it here. So it becomes a pattern here. You can see, as you can see, it becomes 1 and 0 0 0 0 1 and 0. So we can convert this array of character into a string. So it becomes a string like this. And then we will use this as a key. We will use this as a key for our map. So we will use this as a key. And then whenever we found something similar, something the same, if we found the same key, we will just add it to the list of it. Otherwise, we'll just keep adding the key. Okay, I hope it makes sense. Let's write down the code first. Okay, so let's try the first approach of sorting it. Hash map string, list of string. map equals new hash map. Okay, so once we got here, we can run a for loop for string str of strs, and then we can go here, and then we can get character array of, we can say array equals dot to character array, right? This will convert the string into character array. And then what we can do, we can use the built-in function arrays dot sort arr. This will basically sort it. If it's EAT, it will sort it out according to alphabet, and then it will become AET, right? So we will use it as a key. So we can use string key equals arrays dot to string. We can do arr, and then now we got that sorted one as a key. So now we just gotta add it into the map, and then if we already have it, then we just keep adding the value. Otherwise, just like map dot put if absent. So put if absent, we'll just put it if we don't have the key. Okay, key, and then we can add array list like that. We just gotta add the key and just add an empty array list for now. But if okay, otherwise a map dot get, we get the key, means we get the value dot add, we just add the string, and then when we return, that's it. We're done with it. Pretty much we're done with the code, and we just return new array list map dot values. So values are already in the list format, so we are returning list in the list. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Illegal expression. Oh, I forgot to add new new array list map dot values. Yep. Just gotta correct some errors, and then we can do the code is accepted. We can just try to run, and then I hope it is accepted. Okay, 9 milliseconds. See, the thing is, in other programming languages, this method is actually slower than the method we're gonna do now. But in Java, this one is quite fast. So we don't know. So let's see for the other one. We're gonna do it quite very similar way. So let's just get rid of this, and then we're gonna create int. Okay, we're gonna int, say frequent frequency. Okay, and we create a new int of 26. Let 26 alphabets for 26 alphabet. But it will just be 0 for now. Yeah. So we're gonna run a for loop for character C in string, right? Wait, string dot to character array. Okay, so this will give us array of character, and then what are we gonna do is we're gonna add into the frequency. We can add it at the index, like we said. So frequency of C minus A. So what C minus A does is we're just trying to find the index where do we want to store. Let's say in ASCII value, we're trying to do it with the ASCII value thing. Okay, so let's say if it was A, okay, let's say if this character C is A, then it will do A. Let's say ASCII value of A, it's 90, and then this character C is also happen to be A, then A minus A will be 0. 90 minus 90, okay, in the ASCII value. So we're just gonna add it into the index 0. We're just gonna add that frequency into index 0. But what frequency we're gonna add? We're gonna add just +1. So we're gonna put like we have seen it already, okay, like +1. And same, we'll go on. We'll go like this. Let's say there are 3 characters. We'll just go 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. Depends, depends on which character we're adding. We're just gonna add it into different, but we're just gonna add one. So whenever we have another, another word coming in, another string, you will just compare this pattern, and that means that pattern is a key. So we're just gonna add, okay, frequency. Let's just add frequency here, and this the same way key, then add pretty much the same code. Just change here and there a little bit. It's wrong here. Did I put the wrong name? Frequency. Shouldn't have kept this fancy name in the first place. What is that? Here again. Yeah. Okay, accept it. And then let's try to submit this code. And then our code is accepted. As you can see, the code runs a little bit slower compared to the previous one. So I don't know, for Java, you guys can let me know which one, if there's better method than this. But I'll stick to this one, I guess, because the runtime, if you actually calculate the runtime time complexity, this one has better time complexity. Let me get the source so I can show you. So this is the time complexity. This approach sorting base, and we use frequency base. It is more optimized. You can see here. I don't know, it's maybe because of my internet speed. I'm not sure. As you can see, space complexity is the same. The rest overall complexity is much better. So you can try both of them, or if you have any better solution, you can let me know. And that's all for today, guys. Let me know if you have any question, or if you what problem you want me to solve next. Let me know. Have a good day.